There was a boy named Oliver, 15 years old, straight as. Teachers loved him, parents were proud, but if you looked closely, really closely, you'd see the cracks. Behind those perfect grades was a boy drowning in his own mind. Every single night the same demons whispered to him, "What if you're not good enough? What if you never amount to anything? What if everything you do means nothing?" The questions ate at him, slowly, quietly, like rust on metal. Days blurred together. Oliver stopped going outside, stopped answering his friends' texts. He'd sit in his room, curtains drawn, staring at the ceiling, trapped in a prison he couldn't escape. His parents knocked on his door. "Oliver, honey, are you okay?" He'd force a smile. "Yeah, Mom, just tired," but he wasn't tired, he was terrified. Weeks passed. The light in Oliver's eyes dimmed. His laughter disappeared. And his grandfather, Pops, a quiet man with silver hair and hands that had worked a lifetime, noticed. He'd seen this before. Not in Oliver, but in himself. 50 years ago, he knew that look, that heaviness, that silent scream for help. One afternoon, as golden sunlight poured through the kitchen window, Pops found Oliver sitting at the old wooden table, head in his hands. He didn't say anything at first. He just pulled out a chair and sat down beside him. The silence between them was thick but not uncomfortable. It was the kind of silence that said, "I am here. You're not alone." After a long moment, Pops spoke. His voice was soft, almost a whisper. "Oliver, talk to me." Oliver looked up, his eyes red and tired. "Pops, I don't know what's wrong with me. Everyone keeps saying I have to be successful. I have to do something great. But I don't even know what that means. And the more I think about it, the more scared I get. What if I fail? What if I am just not enough?" His voice cracked, and for the first time in months, Oliver let the tears fall. Pops didn't rush to fix it. He didn't tell him to toughen up. He just let him cry, because sometimes that's what love looks like. When the tears slowed, Pops reached into his shirt pocket and pulled out something small. A pencil, old, worn. The wood was faded, the eraser nearly gone. Oliver stared at it, confused. "A pencil," he muttered. Pop smiled, a gentle, knowing smile. "Yeah, kiddo, a pencil. Looks simple, doesn't it? But this little thing, it taught me everything I know about life." Oliver frowned. "I don't get it." Pops held the pencil up to the light, turning it slowly in his calloused fingers. "Let me show you." "First thing," Pops began, his voice steady and warm, "this pencil can't write by itself. It needs a hand. Without someone to hold it, guide it, give it direction, it's useless. And Oliver, you're the same. You don't have to figure it all out alone. You've got your mom, your dad, your teachers, your friends, and you've got me. We're here to guide you. Let us. There's no shame in needing help. That's not weakness. That's being human." Oliver nodded slowly, his breathing evening out. Pops continued. "Second thing, you see how dull this pencil gets? Every time you use it, it gets worn down. And to make it sharp again, you gotta put it through the sharpener. That blade cuts away pieces of it. It hurts. But after the pain, it writes beautifully. Life's gonna hurt you too, Oliver. It's gonna test you, break you down, make you feel like you can't go on. But every challenge, every struggle, it's sharpening you, making you stronger, wiser, better." Oliver's eyes were locked on the pencil now, hanging on every word. Pops twirled it gently. "Third thing, if you mess up with a pencil, you can erase it. It's not the end. You get to try again. In life, you're gonna make mistakes. Big ones, small ones, mistakes that make you wanna give up. But Oliver, mistakes aren't failures. They're lessons. You erase, you learn, and you keep going. That's how you grow." A small, almost invisible smile tugged at the corner of Oliver's mouth. Pops noticed. He kept going. "Fourth thing, and this one's important. The wood on the outside, it's just decoration. The real magic is inside. The graphite, the core, that's what makes the mark. In life, people are gonna judge you by your clothes, your car, your job, your test scores. But your real value, it's not out here." He tapped Oliver's chest. "It's in here, your kindness, your honesty, your courage, your heart. That's what people remember." Pops paused, letting the words settle in the air like dust in sunlight. Then, with a deep breath, he spoke the final lesson. And the fifth thing, wherever this pencil goes, it leaves a mark. Every word it writes, every line it draws, it's permanent. You can erase it, sure, but the impression stays. Oliver, you're gonna leave a mark on this world. Every person you meet, every choice you make, every word you say, you're writing your story. So make it count. Leave a mark that says, I was here, and I made things better. The kitchen fell silent. Outside, birds sang. The refrigerator hummed. But inside, something shifted. Oliver stared at the pencil in his grandfather's hand, and for the first time in what felt like forever, he understood. It wasn't about being the best. It wasn't about being perfect. It was about being real, being kind, being brave. So, I don't have to have it all figured out, Oliver asked quietly. Pops shook his head, eyes glistening. No, son. You just have to keep going. One day at a time, one step at a time, that's all. Oliver stood up, walked around the table, and hugged his grandfather, tight, like he was holding on to a lifeline, and maybe he was. Thanks, Pops, he whispered. Pops patted his back, his voice thick with emotion. Anytime, kiddo, anytime. From that day forward, Oliver changed. Not overnight, not magically, but slowly, steadily, he started to heal. He stopped chasing perfection and started chasing purpose. He stopped trying to be the best and started trying to be good. And in the end, that simple pencil, held by a loving grandfather on a quiet afternoon, became the most valuable lesson he'd ever receive. Because sometimes, the smallest things teach us the biggest truths.